Alright boys, so one of the most important things in Grand Cross, if not the most important thing, is gear. Gear, if you haven't played any game before, gear increases your stats, makes your character stronger, yada yada yada, all that good stuff. So, how you obtain gear, I'll show you here. It's on a database, which is in the description. There's different types of gear. So there's attack gear, there's crit damage gear, crit defense, crit rate, defense, HP, blah blah blah. But for the most part, you just want gear for the base stats. Base stats are attack, defense, and HP. Okay, those are these three stats. Oh, these three stats. Okay, attack, defense, HP, and this is actually how the gear is split up. So this bracelet and this ring. So the top row of equipment, they give you attack. The middle row, this necklace and those earrings, they give you defense, and this belt and this orb, they give you HP. Now, when you get gear, it doesn't look like this, okay? Let me go to all. It'll look like, let's say we'll just take this common. It has no stars, right? Like this one has stars, this one has stars, no stars, and like the stats will be much lower than this. You get the stars, which for each star level you get another increase, which those are the main, your main resource for stats. So all these give me a attack percentage, so 2.8% attack, 2.6 attack. So in total I'm getting plus 13.7 attack. And this ring is giving me 14.2 attack. But since he's a lower rarity, he only gives me 118 attack. Whereas this one gives me nearly 500. Also a factor is on the left side, which is why I have rare gear on the left side and common gear on the right side. The left side is the left side gives you more stats. So even if I put a 5-star rare ring here, he would give me much less stats than this one, which is why at the start, and especially at the start, you want to have the right side be full common and the left side be full rare. Other than one character, you want to start working on SSR gear. You have like, okay, so this says UR, this won't be on global, okay? And this is all SSR now. This is what like peak equipment looks like. But alright, actually you can tell 1600 attack from this one and only 800 from this one. This is why the right side, the rarity for the right side doesn't matter. This is why, like, well, it matters a little bit, but not too much. This is why you want to put common stuff there, so you don't waste too many resources. Because the higher the rarity of the equipment, the more resources you have to put in. Now, another thing is, so you see how this is +5? Yeah, I could get this to UR now, but how you get those stars, which is probably what a lot of people are asking. The game does tell you, so all those YouTubers are actually just kind of clowns for doing this, but you take an equipment, okay? You click this button, it'll probably be like upgrade or something on global, and then you get to this screen. Now this screen can be pretty intimidating. On the bottom right you see how much you have to use. So I have to use 1 redstone, which you get by disenchanting these, which I'll show in a second. You get 1 redstone, which you need to use your one redstone for level up. This tells you the probability of actually ranking up, which on 0 stars is 100%, then it goes 80, 60, 40, 20, 10. Okay? So, and this is something, this is like a meter that gets built up, and I assume global will have this too, that if you fail too often, you can click on and it'll guarantee you the next one, okay? So if you have 60% here, 60% chance, and you just don't get the last one, and you're over 40 on this, you click on, it'll consume 40%, and it'll add up, so the 60% becomes 100. Got it? Alright. Now, you can either click the rank up yourself, and it'll look like this, boom. Now it's +1, okay? Or you can just, which was something, which is what I will do, is you click on automatic rank up and you go to rank 5, +5. And it'll keep repeating it until it's rank 5. So now it'll only take 4 tries because it's guaranteed. But on like the higher stars, it'll just keep going, which is really good because you don't want to sit there and click for 1,000 years. Okay, so now that it is +5, what you want to do is click that yellow button, or even if it's just like this, you just go back here and it will be here. Now to get it to 1 star, and you remove the +5, you keep the stats, right? You get to keep the +5 stats. That's why a 5-star has much higher stats than a 0-star, even if both are +0. So 1 star is technically as +5, and a 5-star is technically a +25. Okay, so now you use these blue stones that you also get from disenchanting. I'll get to disenchanting in a second, and the best method to disenchant. You click this button, and you get a random roll. It gives you a random substat. Boom. So now it's 1 star, and you get a random substat. This is crit or something. I don't care. Anyway, so for the rolls, for common, uncommon, and rare gear, you can reroll them using gold. But for SR gear, which never get up SR gear. SR gear is a complete waste. Okay. But for SSR gear, you'll need to use your currency, but you don't want to do that. So you use anvils, which will most likely be in the game at the start. If not, then wait, it's fine. You can still get up your SSR gear to 5-star and not worry about the rolls, and then just do it at a later time, because like the stats they'll give you are big enough for you to still get them up. I have one set, okay? I'll give you this recommendation right now. Have one set where your left side is completely SSR, okay? And the right side is not. Like the right side, just have common on the right side for like the first 2 months of the game. Everyone's gonna run around with common gear, okay? Because the percentage is what matters, not the stats they give you, okay? Like that 12% or 11.9% is giving me 10k, whereas this is giving me 6k. So the percentages do matter a lot more. The stats are still nice to have, but for the most part, just because it is so costly, you want to get common on the right side since it doesn't give you too many stats. Other than that, there's sets. So you can see how I have 4 pieces of equipment with a sword and 2 with defense. This is also on the database, the global one. Most of the time, you either want to go 4 attack pieces. Okay, it doesn't matter which ones they are. Like I have these attack and this attack and then those defense, but I think let's go on my Meliodas, for example. Yeah, like okay, see, I have SR gear. I feel bad for doing this. Okay, I wasted it. It's fine. So I have defense here, and attack those 2. It doesn't matter how you put the how and where you put the gear, as long as there's 4 pieces of attack and then 2 pieces of defense. This is what you'll do for 99% of the cast. There's some specific characters that require you to have special builds, namely Slayer and Jericho, that use crit damage, like they use it multiple times, and like some weird builds that use defense multiple times. So because it's two pieces, yeah, if you have 6 defense pieces, you get the buff 3 times, which the buff is 20% more defense, and for attack it's 20% more attack, and for the 4 HP set it's 20% more HP. For most characters, you just want to go 4 attack, 2 defense. Okay, that's always a safe bet. But you want, like, there's some where you want to go 4 HP and 2 defense, right? That's like for the most part. 4 HP, do 2 defense, or 4 attack, 2 defense. For the most part, it's attack, but every now and then, like, there's some characters that you want HP on. Okay, but for the start, just go attack, defense on everyone. Okay, so to disenchant, you have to be in your board set, and on the left there'll be icons. You want to click the sword one. You unlock this really early, by the way, if not from the start. You want to go here, okay, and then you select, let me unselect this, you select the equipment you want to disenchant, okay. For common to SR, just use everything, like just actually click them in without worrying, right? Like just max out the 12 from 12, okay? You want to do that. Boom, you get your 20 red stones. Sometimes you get a big success and you get some more, and you get some smaller crystals. We get these SR ones real quick. I'll get, boom, this was a success. So I got these blue stones, okay? These you need for higher rarity. The higher rarity you go, the higher bluestone rarity you need as well. Which, if you got a lot, you can just transform them at King's Place by going here, and then you have all your bluestones, and you can switch them around. You can, if you need higher, you like, okay, I need the 2-star ones, not the 1-star ones, so you go up. But yeah, so you manage your resources yourself. If you have any questions, you can still ask me. If is this worth, is this not worth, whatever. Okay, so real quick, in my video I forgot to actually say it. I just skipped over the SR stuff. When you want to disenchant SSR gear, you want to go and get that SSR gear to +1. Okay, just +1, that's enough. Alright, you want to do +1, and you want to do that for minimum 4 pieces. Okay. The reason why you want to do that is because when you disenchant, you want to, on SSR gear, just on SSR gear, on SR and lower, you want to do it the way I did in the video, just pump it in, don't even care about it. But for SSR gear, you want to do it, you don't want to do 12 at a time, you don't want to max it out. You want to go 4 at a time, because you don't get much more from putting more than 4 in. And you want to do +1, because that increases your chances of getting the better stones and gives you more stones back. It's really good. So if you go back to the end, you want to, I have my 4 pieces here, boom. So those 4 give me 40, those 4 give me 20. So I doubled it just because I have a +1. So I make redstones back more than I should technically. And I get better rewards as well. Like, it's not just this. If I get like a big success, maybe we can get one. Oh, I think there is one. Oh, see, we got 70 redstone and 6 of these. So for SSR ones, you want to get them to +1, and then like 0-star just +1, and then feed 4 of them in at the same time. 3 works also, I've been told, but I always go with a safe 4. So yeah, that's going to be it for the video. CP guide and DN showcase tomorrow, the free-to-play one you get. If you're not subscribed for some reason, you've watched the entire video, go subscribe. I'll see you next one. Good job.